The next one is nothing but the polygon. But before going for the polygon, you should know what is circumscribed and what is inscribed. So let us say there is a one circle which is having diameter of 20, radius of 20 mm. So you can draw polygon inside the circle as well as outside the circle. So if that polygon is outside the circle, it will be circumscribed. If it is inside the circle, it will be inscribed. Okay, so let us take this example. First click on polygon. Now you, as name suggests, polygon, so it may have n number of sides, right? But the length of each side, it will be same. Let us take one example. We have to draw the pentagon. You know that pentagon is having 5 sides. So first thing, enter the number of sides. So I will just type 5 and press enter. Okay, now the next instruction is nothing but to specify center of polygon. So here it is not visible. It is very difficult to point the center. So how to make it easy? Just move your cursor on the edge of circle. Okay, the center will get appear. So click on center. Next is nothing but whether you require polygon in inscribed in circle or circumscribed above circle. As I said, inscribed means inside, circumscribed means outside. Let us take first example as inscribed. So I will click on inscribed. Now, what is the radius of circle? It is 20 mm. So I will just type 20 and press enter. You will get this polygon inscribed the circle. We'll repeat this with circumscribed. Let us say there is a one circle which is having 20 mm radius, and we have to execute the polygon instruction. I will click on polygon. In this case also we require 5 number of sides, that means pentagon. So I will enter 5, press enter, specify the center. Again, center is not visible, so just move your cursor on edge, it will get visible. Click on center. In this case we require circumscribed, so I will just click on circumscribed and mention the radius as 20 mm and click enter. You will get the polygon as a circumscribed circle. So this is nothing but the polygon. It is not necessary to draw the circle. You can directly go with polygon. Mention number of side as a 5. Again, specify center. It may be anywhere, and choose the option. Then mention the radius, so you can draw it. So in this way you can draw the or execute the polygon. It is means you may draw hexagon or polygon with any number of sides. Let us say we'll draw the octagon. So number of sides are 8. Press enter. This will be the center. Let us say we are going to draw the circumscribed and mention the radius as 20. So in this way you can execute the polygon command. See, what is the application of this? Suppose you are going to draw the diagram for transformer. Let us say this is a transformer. This is just side view. Okay. And this transformer is having nut and bolt arrangement. Okay, at this location there is a one nut bolt, here there is one nut bolt, here there is a one nut bolt. So then nut bolt can be drawn with polygon. So I will just draw one nut means top view of that nut bolt. Let us say this one is a 6 is and it should be inscribed or circumscribed, and accordingly you can have it here like this. Okay, so the application of this polygon, in our case we can draw a nut bolt arrangement. We'll see in further example. Okay, after that, rectangle. But before going for rectangle, you should know what if I'm going to draw the rectangle in first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant. So let us take one example. Suppose This is four quadrant of arrangement, and this one is x-axis and this one is y-axis. You know that this particular portion is first quadrant. So in case of first quadrant, x-axis as well as y-axis are positive. In fourth quadrant, this one will be the means x coordinates will be positive but y coordinates negative. In third quadrant, both are negative, and in second quadrant, y coordinates are positive and x coordinates are negative. So let us say I have to draw the rectangle in first quadrant. So this is the means how to execute rectangle. So let us say I am going to take the rectangle, and first instruction is nothing but specify the first point. So let us say this is the point, that is the first point. In case of rectangle, we have to give the length and width of rectangle. So in this way we can draw the rectangle. See, right now we are drawing the rectangle in first quadrant. That's why here both the dimensions are positive. Okay, see, if I'm going to move in this way, it's x dimension, that is length, is changing, and if I'm going to move the cursor in of direction, its y dimensions are changing. So whatever the dimensions over here, first one is nothing but the x along x-axis, and second one it will be along y-axis. So let us say in this case I have to draw the rectangle of length 30 mm and width of 20 mm. So I will just type 30, it will get display. Now how to change the dimension is how to enter the width. So press tab button on your keyboard. It will get shifted as in y coordinates. So see here, once you enter the tab, x dimension is locked. Now I have to change the second one. So I will enter the 15 and press enter. You will get the rectangle with dimension 30 by 15. So in this case, we drawn the rectangle in first quadrant. Let us say I have to draw the rectangle in fourth quadrant. So I will just take rectangle. I will mention the first coordinate. So here you may observe that x coordinates is positive and y1 is negative. So while entering this, I will type 30 as x coordinate, that is the length of rectangle. Press tab button, and while entering the y coordinate, or let us say width of this rectangle, I will enter minus 15. So it will appear in fourth quadrant. Similarly, in third quadrant, it will be in minus 30, tab button, minus 15. So I will get it in third quadrant, and let us say in second quadrant I have to draw in this way. So its x coordinate will be negative and y coordinate will be positive. Why I am telling this? Let us say, suppose this is the first point. If I have to draw the rectangle in this direction, both the dimensions, that is length and width, it should be positive. Suppose I have to draw the rectangle in this direction, it will enter in fourth quadrant. So x coordinate it will be positive, y coordinate it will be negative. Suppose I have to draw the rectangle in this direction, both the coordinates, that is length and width, both should be negative. And suppose I have to draw the rectangle in this way, here x coordinate it will be negative and y coordinate it will be positive. So I hope you understood how to draw the rectangle. First take rectangle, specify the first point, and mention the dimensions, that is 30, tab, and 15. I will repeat again. 30, press tab, and 15, press enter. What is the shortcut for rectangle? So instead of going here every time, you just type REC and press enter. Rectangle it will get executed. Okay. Now the next one is arc. Now click on arc. There are different types of arc. Means in this version only, we can draw arc with 3 point. Means first point, then mention the second point, and then mention the third point. You can draw the arc. So this is called as a 3-point arc. But in recent version, you may draw the arc with radius, arc with 2 point, arc with 3 point. So I will again repeat: specify the first point, specify second point, and specify the third point. You can draw the arc. What is the shortcut for arc? Arc start with letter A. So I will just type A, enter, and I can execute the arc instruction. Then next one is circle. So click here, circle. First step, specify the center of circle. So I will click here. Now specify the radius of circle. I will just move cursor towards this side, and let us say suppose I have to draw the circle with radius 20 mm. So I will type 20 and press enter. You will get the circle with radius 20 mm. The same circle can be drawn with diameter. So just click on circle, specify the center. Now I have to mention the diameter, but right now it is asking you radius. So press D, enter, because diameter start with D, and then type diameter of circle as 40. You will get the circle with diameter 40 mm. How to check the dimension? So here in this tab, this dimensions, it is used for radius. So click here, radius, click on edge and drag here. Similar way, suppose I want to display the diameter, so just take this instruction, diameter, click on edge of the circle and drag here. Similarly, click on the edge, drag here. So in this way you can draw the circle. Now what is the shortcut for circle? Circle start with C, so just press C, enter, specify the center point, specify the radius, and type enter. So in this way you can execute the circle command. Now the next one is revision cloud. Generally, whenever we are giving drawing to the our senior or client, if there are some changes that can be drawn in revision, means written in revision cloud. So by using revision cloud, you may just write down the comments in this by drawing yes. After that, spline. What is the application of spline? Spline is nothing but the line with number of points. Means suppose I have selected the spline. This is the first point. So I can provide number of points, and accordingly I can give the path to this spline. Now, how to terminate this spline? To terminate this, you have to type, or you have to enter. You have to press enter or space bar 3 times. First, second, and third. Okay, so it will get execute. What is the application of this spline? Let us take one example. There is one drawing. Okay, so in this drawing, this is a 2 BHK flat or 3 BHK flat, in which we are going to draw, give some points. Let us say these are the light points, and our switchboard is here. So we have to show the connection diagram. So I will take the spline. Let us say this is the spline, and by using this spline, so likewise I can give the connections. Okay, so this is all about spline. These are the basic commands which are necessary to understand to draw the time practical sheets. Okay, one more is there, how to insert block, how to make block, that we'll see in next session. How to draw the ellipse, then what is hatch, what is text. So for means for timing we'll stop here, and the remaining part we'll see in next session.